Signing a mortgage is one of the biggest financial decisions you'll ever make. Yet, most home buyers rush through it. They sign the papers, get the keys, and only later realize they agreed to terms they didn't fully understand. That one mistake can cost thousands of dollars and years of financial stress. But it doesn't have to be that way. In this video, I'll share the 7 most important questions you should ask before signing a mortgage. These questions will give you clarity, protect you from hidden fees, and ensure you're making the smartest choice for your future. Question number 1. What is my exact interest rate? The first and most obvious question is about your interest rate. But don't just ask, what's my rate? Make sure you know whether it's fixed or adjustable. A fixed rate stays the same for the entire loan term, which makes budgeting easier. An adjustable rate mortgage, ARM, can start lower but may rise over time, sometimes dramatically. If you're not prepared, your monthly payments could jump. Always ask, is this rate fixed for the life of the loan? And if not, when and how can it change? Question number 2. What are the total closing costs? Most buyers focus on the down payment, but forget about closing costs. These can add up to 2%, 5% of your loan amount. On a $300,000 home, that's $6,000 to $15,000 due at signing. Closing costs can include appraisal fees, title insurance, underwriting fees, and more. But here's the problem. Some lenders hide extra junk fees in the paperwork. If you don't ask up front, you won't spot them until the last minute. The smart move is to get a full breakdown of closing costs before you commit. And with Free Mortgage Search, you can see those costs clearly and compare across lenders. Question number 3. Is there a prepayment penalty? Imagine this. You start making extra payments to pay off your loan faster, only to find out your lender charges you for it. That's called a prepayment penalty, and yes, some lenders still use them. A prepayment penalty means you'll be fined if you pay off your mortgage early, whether through refinancing, selling your home, or making extra payments. Always ask, is there a prepayment penalty, and if so, for how long? A mortgage should give you flexibility, not trap you into paying longer than you want to. Question number 4. What type of loan am I getting? Not all mortgages are the same. You need to know whether you're getting an FHA loan, VA loan, USDA loan, or a conventional loan. Each has different requirements, benefits, and long-term costs. For example, FHA loans allow low down payments but require mortgage insurance. VA loans are amazing for veterans because they require no down payment and no PMI. USDA loans are great for rural areas but have income restrictions. Conventional loans can be best if you have strong credit and a larger down payment. If you don't know what kind of loan you're signing, you may be missing out on a better option. Free Mortgage Search helps you see all your choices up front. Question number 5. What is my monthly payment and what's included? It's not enough to know your principal and interest. Ask about everything included in your monthly payment: property taxes, homeowner's insurance, private mortgage insurance, PMI. If your down payment is less than 20%, homeowners association, HOA fees if applicable. Many buyers are shocked when their monthly payment ends up being hundreds more than they expected. Asking this question ensures you're budgeting for the real number, not just part of it. Question number 6. How much am I really paying over the life of the loan? This one question can completely change the way you look at your mortgage. A $300,000 loan at 6.5% over 30 years doesn't just cost $300,000. By the time you finish, you'll pay more than $682,000. That's why lenders love long-term loans. The interest adds up, but you don't have to accept it blindly. By comparing offers, refinancing when the time is right, or even choosing a shorter loan term, you can save tens of thousands of dollars. Free Mortgage Search shows you not only the monthly cost, but the lifetime cost of your loan, so you understand the full picture. Question number 7. Can I lock in this rate? Rates can change daily, sometimes even hourly. If you get a quote today but don't lock it in, you could lose that rate tomorrow. That's why you should always ask, how long is my rate lock, and what happens if rates go up before I close? Some lenders charge a fee for locking a rate, while others offer a free lock for 30 or 60 days. Knowing this up front can save you from nasty surprises if the market shifts before you close on your home. Never settle for the first loan you're offered. The mortgage industry is competitive, and different lenders have different deals. The only way to know if you're getting the best rate and lowest fees is to compare. That's exactly why Free Mortgage Search exists. We give you the ability to see your options side by side, so you're not pressured into signing something you'll regret. Let's talk about David and Emily. They were first-time buyers who almost signed a mortgage with a 7% interest rate and hidden fees buried in the closing costs. Before signing, they asked the 7 questions we just went through. By doing so, they discovered another lender offering a 6.5% fixed rate with no prepayment penalty and lower fees. Over the life of their loan, those simple questions will save them nearly $40,000. Asking questions isn't about slowing down the process, it's about protecting your financial future. Before you sign a mortgage, stop and ask these 7 questions. What's my exact interest rate? What are the total closing costs? Is there a prepayment penalty? What type of loan am I getting? What's my true monthly payment? What am I paying over the life of the loan? Can I lock in this rate? The 7 questions to ask before you sign a mortgage. But here's the real one. How do you know you're making the right choice? Why depend on one lender when Dwayne Buziak, Virginia's #1 mortgage broker, can compare dozens on your behalf? With over a decade of banking experience and trusted reviews, he makes sure you get answers that save time and money. His platform, freemortgagesearch.com, gives you instant access to the best options without impacting your credit. And remember the bonus question, what are my other options? If you want clear, honest answers to those questions, start with freemortgagesearch.com. In just minutes, you can compare lenders, see your real costs, and choose the mortgage that's right for you. Without stress, without pressure, and without hidden surprises. Search smart, search free. Subscribe for weekly videos on mortgages, real estate, and home buying tips.